Alrighty, after 18 years of rocking the Wellington waterfront, Homegrown Music Festival is packing up. Well, it's packed up and is heading back to where it all began, Hamilton. 9 cities put up their hand to host the iconic celebration of Kiwi music, but in the end it came down to a choice between Dunedin and the Tron. Organisers ultimately chose Claudeland's Oval, which offers 3 times more space than the capital and can host up to 50,000 fans. Wouldn't it be nice? Festival director Andrew Tuck said staying in Wellington would have meant stagnation. So he joins me now. Andrew, how are you, mate?
Good, thank you. How are you, Leah?
Well, look, the cat's out of the bag, but I just have to quickly ask you, the last Homegrown in Wellington, March this year, how was it for you? Bittersweet?
It was definitely bittersweet. It was an epic day. The lineup was awesome. The crowd was awesome. But there was a moment at the end where we realised that it would be the last time on the waterfront after the last 18 years there.
Yeah, geez. I saw some great pictures, by the way. Of people I knew that were down there. It's brilliant. Hey, so you took, is it right you looked at 9 different cities or places? What tipped the scales for the Tron?
In the end, it came down to geographical location.
Yeah.
So if you look within a 2-hour drive of Hamilton, you've got about 2.2 million people. If you look at 2 hours drive from Wellington, you've got about 500,000 people. So very similar for Dunedin. They're sort of around that 500,000 within a couple of hours drive. So for us, it was about the ability to take New Zealand music and showcase it to people that perhaps haven't been before. And that's a lot of the comments we're seeing across our socials at the moment is I've never been able to afford to go. Now I can get a carload of friends and we can all come. So it's about growing New Zealand music and showcasing the talent we have to people that perhaps haven't had the opportunity to see it.
Have you copped a bit of flack though on socials for not picking, say, Dunedin because not taking it to the South Island?
Oh, absolutely. We were going to cop flack no matter which city we picked. There was always going to be the naysayers. So I've had quite a few people from Wellington say it's never going to be as good as Wellington. A lot of people from the South Island have said, can't believe you're going further north. And a lot of people from the North Island going, fantastic, absolutely stoked, I can drive there. Yeah. Already getting a group of people together and we'll be heading your way. So, yeah, there's always going to be pros and cons. And if we'd gone to Dunedin, it would have been exactly the same thing. People from the North Island would have been giving us a bit of flack for being so far away.
Yeah, well, you're right. You can't win really, eh? You mentioned wanting to avoid stagnation, and with Claudeland's Oval, what kind of, will there be new stuff that fans can expect with all this extra space?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some ideas we've been working on, and just the ability for people to be able to have space. And anybody that got down there to Wellington this year and managed to see She Hard or Catch a Fire or anything like that would have realised that they were just a bit cramped. We want to be able to make that a little bit more easy to get to where you want to go. And there's just some advantages at Claudeland's. It takes you 3 or 4 minutes to get from one side to the other as opposed to 10 minutes to get down the waterfront. So there's just some real pluses, being able to see more acts and get around the site a little bit easier.
And Homegrown has its roots in the Tron, doesn't it, Andrew? Originally known as, was it X-Air? Extreme Sports? Was that?
Yeah, that's right. We started Extreme Sports and we started in 2000, moved to Claudeland's in 2001. Brought over Tony Hawk for the first time and had about 400 extreme riders from all over the world coming and competing. And then we ended up moving to Wellington in 2004. And then from there, we realised that a little stage that we had, which was New Zealand music, was growing at a rapid rate. So decided in 2007 that we'd let the X Games go and really focus on New Zealand music, which we did. And here we find ourselves 18 years on. People still believe, which is fantastic.
So you've is it nice to come full circle?
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. I've been in the Wellington waterfront now for 22 years, so my kids are used to me leaving for a month or 6 weeks every year. So my little 9-year-old was like, "Does that mean you're not going away for a month, Dad?" And I was like, "That's right." And she was wrapped. So
good.
So the little ones are happy.
And we do Hamilton businesses, I can imagine, because that weekend could pump up to 6 million plus into the local economy.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a great thing. Great thing to grow. Yeah. Great thing to add to a city. Hamilton doesn't have a signature event, so to be able to come here and showcase the talent and bring people in from all over the country is going to be great for the city as well.
Andrew, the first lineup drops in September, I think. Do you want to give my listeners a cheeky hint right now? Give me an exclusive.
I can't even have a hint at the moment right now. I'm still negotiating contracts.
All right, then. I thought you'd say that. Hey, but seriously, though, I mean, it being the first show in Hamilton, are you thinking of really pushing the boat out for the first one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look, we know that we've got to come out strong. We know we want to deliver a really new experience to audiences. You know, they've been seeing festivals all over the country for years, and we know that we want to do something different and special and cool. So we really want to make sure that we step forward with a good foot and showcase what not just Hamilton, but showcase the talent that New Zealand has on offer. And if you look at the talent at the moment, I think I've got 127 acts that could potentially play, which really shows the depth of New Zealand music, and there's some fantastic acts out there. So it's just a matter of trying to secure the ones we can and make sure it's a good lineup.
I tell you what, Andrew, when I was telling my husband about, this story, and I said, I'm going to talk to Andrew, my hubby goes, who do we know in Hamilton we can stay with? Straight away. And I said, oh, well, we've got so, and he goes, oh, and we've got so and so. And I was like, so already he's planned that we're going to stay
beautiful.
on.
Well, you just give me a call there, and I'm sure we can fill you out.
Oh, good on you, mate. Look, it's that wasn't really why I said it, but now that I've said it, thanks a lot. No, good on you, Andrew. Hey, thanks, buddy. Well done too. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. That is Andrew Tuck, the founder of Homegrown Festival. And yes, indeed, it's going back to the Tron.